Hello everybody and welcome to That's Football. Wow, OMG. This season is without doubt, probably, well, there is doubt then, the best season ever. I mean, look, as a United fan, it's quite simply the worst season ever, but we are going to go into the final day of the Premier League season. We definitely will not know, unless Southampton beat Liverpool tomorrow night, who's won the title. We won't know who's got top four. That will go to the final day no matter what. Relegation looks like it's going to go to the final day as well. And also, with West Ham and United, although it's the fourth priority, they're racing for the Europa League as well. So look, I can't remember a season like this. I mean, probably someone will say it was like this in 2011, Mark. But it's massively exciting. And look, this is where it works when everybody kicks off at the same time on the final day, because I was saying to someone this morning, I almost need 8 screens to see what's going on. I want to know what's going on between West Ham and Brighton, obviously United and Palace. I want to see what's going on between Tottenham and Norwich, what's going on between Arsenal and Everton. I want to see what's going on between, obviously, Liverpool's game at home to Wolves and Man City at home to Villa. So there's so much to keep an eye on. And that's without the relegation games, which Burnley, I think, are home to Newcastle and Leeds away to Brentford. So loads to keep your eye on. And I suppose the first question is who's going to get top four? Because we've got Newcastle hosting Arsenal tonight. Spurs on 67 points, I think, now. And Arsenal on 66 points. So I actually did a video 2 months ago predicting Spurs would get fourth. And I got laughed at. It looks like both Spurs and Arsenal are going to get 70 points, which I couldn't see coming. So I almost want to applaud Arsenal and Spurs for that, because yes, I did do a video a couple of months ago and I'm pretty sure I had Spurs on 67 getting 4th place and Arsenal on 66 getting 5th place. So Arsenal, I expect them to win at least one of their last 2 games. Which with 66 points, they would hope with 2 games to go to get over 70. And obviously, Spurs need to beat Norwich on the last day. That would give them 70 points. So 70 points for Arsenal and Spurs. You've got to say, fair enough. Fair enough. That's a good points tally when you think about how many games both teams have actually lost. But they've just not drawn. They've not drawn games this season, which is why I think in the race for top 4, Newcastle tonight at home to Arsenal, it won't be a draw, will it? It won't be a draw. And I do fancy Arsenal to go and get the result. I think it's gone topsy-turvy so much. I think it's a few weeks ago I thought Arsenal had it done. Then I thought, bloody hell, Arsenal have lost it because they lost a couple of games. And I thought Spurs have got it. Then Spurs drew. And I thought, no, maybe Arsenal have got it. Then Spurs beat Arsenal on Thursday night. But Arsenal still have got the initiative. If they win this game in hand tonight, then they go 2 points ahead of Spurs. But what Arsenal cannot afford to do is draw a game. I think they will beat Everton at home next Sunday. Could be interesting if Everton are not safe, but with Everton playing at home to Palace on Thursday, I think if they win that, then they probably will be safe. I think they will be pretty much safe because Leeds have only got 1 game left and it would put them more than a win ahead of Leeds. So Everton will probably be going to the Emirates relaxed. That's a nailed-on win for Arsenal. If as long as Everton get a result against Palace on Thursday night, Everton players will be partying on Thursday night because they're staying up. And with such a short turnaround to the Arsenal game, they'll basically be lambs to the slaughter. So Arsenal will beat Everton, which makes tonight absolutely huge. So we'll be doing a watch-along of this on That's Football. Make sure you tune in, subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. But I think top 4 comes down to tonight. Obviously, there will be the opportunity for Arsenal to mess up on Sunday against Everton, but I just can't see that happening. And I think Spurs will beat Norwich. So really, it comes down tonight because I think Spurs and Arsenal will both win on the final day. So what happens tonight? And again, it all comes down to mood. I watched Newcastle against Liverpool a couple of weeks ago, and I thought Newcastle's form's been really good. They might get something out of Liverpool, but Liverpool were just too good. Newcastle, I don't think were particularly that good that day. Are they on the beach? Look, Newcastle have survived. Maybe they are on the beach a little bit, but they are still amongst a bunch of clubs where you can actually push yourself into the top half of the table, and Eddie Howe will surely want to do that. So Arsenal as well, mentality-wise, this game's difficult. They won't have a home crowd to push them on. They're going to have a big crowd against them. They've had some shocking results at Newcastle in the past. I remember them being 4-0 up at half-time and drawing 4-4. So, look, I actually do think Arsenal will get top 4. My preference is probably... I don't know. It's difficult. I think Arsenal get a lot of bad press, and I think Arteta gets a lot of bad press, and I think Saka's massively underrated. I mean, I did a poll yesterday, and it was Saka against Diaz for Player of the Year, and Diaz got way more votes than Saka. And I was like, hold on a minute, this is a young lad who missed a penalty in the Euros, which is a big thing to do, reacted to it by being the talisman for Arsenal, and basically they are currently favourites to get 4th place when nobody would have given them a chance. I think Arteta's done a good job, and I think Saka's been fantastic this season, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's the player tonight that delivers in their most important game. So I think Arsenal have had a very, very good season. Try convincing some Arsenal fans of that, and you're banging your head against the brick wall. But as an outsider, Arsenal have had a very good season. Spurs have had a very different season. They started off badly, they replaced their manager, and I think Conte has worked miracles in a majorly short period of time. Where Arteta and Solskjaer and Pep and Klopp had the summer to prepare for this year, Conte's had to come in on the hop, and there have been some bad results, but there's been some really good results as well. And he's sorted that front three out superbly with Kulusevski, Son and Kane, and they've got a really exciting front three. They're well organised now. Romero's developed really well. So, you know what, I probably would prefer Spurs to get it just because of rivalry with Arsenal over the years, but it's such a horrible race because if Arsenal finished 5th and United got 4th, it wouldn't be nice, but they could see the progress. If Spurs finished 5th and United got 4th, it wouldn't be nice, but you can see the progress. But to finish 5th and know you've had a good season, but miss out on 4th to your biggest rival, this is the problem here. In the race for 4th, this is the problem. It's a good... Arsenal and Spurs have had a good season, but you cannot convince their fans they've had a good season when they finish 5th to their North London rival in 4th. And that's what this is all about. And if Arsenal finish 5th, then a lot of Arsenal fans are going to be questioning Arteta. And if Spurs finish 5th, they won't be questioning Conte, but they'll be very, very frustrated. It's just a quirk of this amazing season that you've got two of the two biggest rivals, Arsenal and Spurs, fighting each other for what would be a golden ticket. It's a golden ticket to be in the Champions League. And tonight's game against Newcastle is going to be absolutely huge. So make sure you tune into the watch along. I think Arsenal are going to do it. I think they will win tonight, and therefore they'll beat Everton on the final day. But which will take them up to 72 points. And to be fair, 72 points from this season is a very good haul of points. And 70, which I think Spurs will get, is a very good haul as well. It just probably won't be enough. And you can look at results where Arsenal will feel they've let that slip, a couple of draws here and there, a couple of losses at home, etc. But look, that's only a prediction. I think who knows what will happen tonight. Anyway, make sure you smash a like on the video. We'll be building up to this final Sunday all week, talking about the title, the relegation battle, etc. But we're starting off with top 4 because I think it gets decided tonight. It starts and finishes tonight as far as I'm concerned. Make sure you smash a like on the video and subscribe, bottom right hand corner. I'll see you tonight for a massive watch along.